G'day guys, and welcome to another one of my Digimon ReArise videos. Today we're having a look at the brand new Sakuyamon Miko Mode Raging Raid Battle, which just released on the global side. I've already jumped into the first stage because it is piss easy. Just click auto and smash through the first stage, you'll probably one-shot it. So in this video I'm going to take you through all of the stages all the way up to Extreme, which is actually really hard, and it took me a few times to figure out my team for that one. So hopefully this will help you out to clear all of the stages. There's 5 stages, the first 4 are fairly easy, and the last one there is a huge spike in difficulty, but it has the best reward overall, so definitely one to do every day because the rewards are actually getting better already. Compared to the Pokemon Raging Raid Battle, this is much harder, like way harder. Doesn't look like it. So far I've just been clicking auto teams. I've got my Alphamon Ryukin mode as my friend supporter. We're already up to hard. So for the first few stages, yeah, just click auto or just fill the team with hard hitters. Just take your hardest hitting Digimon. Imperial Dramon, Paladin mode's a good option. Rasenmon's a good option. Of course Alphamon or Ryukin. But the first few aren't that hard. We can kind of get a gauge on what's going to happen in the later stages by watching these early stages. Her main skill, which is the one where the box goes around her, whenever she uses that, her tech and power resistance are increased, so you got to watch out for that. Whenever she uses her sub skill, her tech increases, which means she hits harder, and that keeps stacking. I'm not sure how many times, but eventually she's going to be hitting really hard. So we're up to the advanced stage now. I haven't had too much trouble. I've just been selecting hard hitters or auto team for the first 4 stages now. This one will put up a little bit of resistance, but should go down fairly quickly with all these hard hitters. It's really the extreme last stage that you will be worried about, and I'll show you how I beat that stage after a little bit of team tweaking, because it's not as simple as you would think. So we'll quickly blitz through this. As you can see, we're absolutely blasting through this, no sweat. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. So I'll show you what not to do to start off. And that's try and brute force it. As you can see, small skill shard for rewards, which is quite handy actually. So here I'm just going to pick real hard hitters and see if we can clear it by brute forcing it. Spoiler alert, you can't. Unless you have like all 110s, 120s, you're not going to be able to brute force this stage. I'll show you how I did it. I'm sure there's other ways, but after this round I'll show you exactly how I cleared it and how you can clear it as well. So in this mock run I'm just going to be clicking my hardest hitting skills, and you'll see that I don't even get close to clearing this level. You actually need some proper team building and strategy to beat this stage. This is just an example of what's going to happen if you try and brute force it. I tried this many times before I came up with the strategy I'm about to show you. I'm not kidding, it probably took me 10 times. I tried healers, I tried brute forcing, different combinations, statuses. I tried a lot of things, and I finally came up with a team that can beat it quite easily. I don't know if I can auto it. I think I'm still going to have to manual play it, but that's not a big deal because it lasts a couple of minutes. So, as you can see, I'm getting crunched here. I'm using my hard hitters. I'm about halfway through this Sakuyamon's health, and she is blitzing me. Her tech stacks are up really high. She's hitting hard. I'm low health. No way of recovery, no way of blocking that, and as you can see, taken out with still 2 bars left. Taken out with 2 bars left now. Alright, so here's how I managed to clear it. So I'll jump back in again into the team that I used to get this small skill shard. And as you can see, I've changed my friend supporter. Alphamon Ryukin seems like the best thing, but I've actually gone to a blue buffer. This Metal Seedramon buffs blue crit rate and defense. I'm not going to be using him. He's a passive bot there. Another key thing is Imperial Dramon Paladin modes. I'm running 2 of them along with another Ryukin. So Oryuken's going to be my main hitter. Every time the Sakuyamon uses that main skill, I'm going to use the Imperial Dramon Paladin mode main skill to remove those tech and power resist buffs as soon as possible, because they make a huge difference in your damage output. That's why I'm playing on manual, because I'm saving those Imperial Dramon Paladin mode mains to remove those buffs. And I'm not quite sure what other Digimon can do it, but there'll be tons of Imperial Dramon Paladin modes around that you can use. Just time that main skill to counteract that. Now, the reason I'm using Metal Seadramon is the defense he gives. My Digimon are taking so much less damage with him. He doesn't hit that hard, as you can see here, but his defense buff, and he buffs block rate as well, and 60% crit boost. So my Digimon are basically guaranteed to be critting. And as you can see, I've started to absolutely melt this Sakuyamon Miko mode. That boosted crit rate and the defense has given me enough time to survive. And the Imperial Dramon Paladin modes, getting rid of those buffs, is just helping me push out enough damage to finish her off. There you go. So who would have thought the secret to this is actually Blue Metal Seadramon in conjunction with Imperial Dramon Paladin modes. I did try this without the Blue Metal Seadramon, and guys, I got absolutely wrecked. He is really the key. Now, you're not going to find many people running Blue Metal Seadramon. I'm going to keep him as my friend leader for a while. In case you want to add me, I'll flick my friend code up in a second so you can add me and test him out and try and clear this for yourself. Some other strategies that might work would be running a healer or a Sakuyamon Miko mode of your own for the cooldown reduction. Possibly a defense buffer may work as well. I'll have to test that out, but you can only run this once a day. So once you clear it, I can't go in and jump in and try out other teams. So here's my friend code if you want to add me. This is on the global side. I've got a few spots left. I've got 31 out of 68, so feel free to chuck me that. If you enjoyed this video or it's helped you out, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. Comment down below, did you manage to clear it in another way? Did you use my strategy? I'd love to hear different ways of clearing this. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye!